This is an interesting video, and I may have talked about it before. But why was Miles Davis loved and Wynton Marsalis hated? Even though Wynton Marsalis was a direct disciple of Miles Davis on the trumpet, but he did the whole Dixie thing. But why? Um, Even though I was very young when the Miles Davis records, well, I was youngster when his prime and his peak records had came out. But I went back on his records, loved his music, had extensive catalog of his work, and thought he was the show enough truth. His trumpet playing, his arrangements, the productions, composition definitely floored me, moved me. I love the spacing. I love the trajectory. I love the way he would understand the nuances of timing and tone. He was truly a unique talent. Um, I just absorbed a lot of what he was doing because he had a real coolness about him, and he didn't look back, and he really took all that in fundamentally. And I thought that man was something else. What he was able to put down, I thought it was incredible. And he had a certain aura and a standard about him, which just made him stand out. So I I gravitated towards that. I enjoyed it immensely. Um, Huge on Miles Davis. I love the abstract and the way he went from different corners and the brushes that he painted as a musician. It just spoke a language to me. And I just thought that he was counterculture, but he was cool and he made it work. Well, when I get to Wynton Marsalis, Wynton was in the tradition and steeped in tradition, and and he was bop and he was conservative and he what he did, and he could play the nuances of everything. Obviously, well, I want to say we play with Max Roach, no, not Max Roach, but it's gonna eat me alive now when I think about the drum Art Blakely. Yeah, I'm gonna get my drummers mixed up, but Art Blakely. I'm gonna keep my faux pas in there, but Art Blakely, and he got trained and schooled on that style, but was Miles envious of him, or did he think the upstart was trying to take his run or nothing? Or maybe he thought that Wynton was a just one of those high and mighty type of cats. His vibe, he could kind of rub him the wrong way. In actuality, Miles Davis did come from upward class mobility himself. So maybe he saw some traits in what Wynton was doing. So he probably didn't like it. But then also Wynton could come across kind of pompous, and he could leave people he was kind of smug juice. So it could kind of leave people kind of like looking at him sideways, cross-eyed and crazy. But when we get to the music of it, it's just that Miles' music hits you in a certain way that Wynton's. I like certain things that Marcellus did. I like his classical Brios with Kathleen Battle, because I like certain interpretations of music he's done. But for instance, let me give you an example. He did an album of standards of Thelonious Monk, and that thing put me to sleep. I just didn't feel it. It didn't execute. Miles wasn't the biggest Monk fan, but Miles played with him and could make it work. Miles understood parts and hit layers. There wasn't really no groove of what Wynton did. And I think that Wynton's politics and his agenda kind of rubbed people, his smugness rubbed people the wrong way. I think Miles came across like you know, people, the champion of the people. And I think people just, sometimes when you listen to music, it really is just like that. Who can move you, but it's how they carry themselves. And I think that's the biggest difference right there. The sound and how they interpret with the trumpet. No one ever looks at Wynton Marsalis as an innovator, but they will see he had a great career, very distinguished career. Whereas Miles Davis, innovator, changed the course of the music and inspired a whole different generation that was into a different style. So that's my thoughts and my takes about it. But what you say? Um, why was Miles Davis more loved? Wynton Marsalis more hated? Trumpet players, age rise, difference, etc. Let me know in the comment sections. And who do you listen to the most of the two all time? Two important jazz figures. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership, because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.